And then we move to the boxcar. Whoever most recently rode a train leads the first hand of Liar's Dice. I rode a train last week.
Oh, there we go.
I took a train to Chicago. It was cool.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh,
cool.
when did I last? Oh, well,
I mean, some
no,
just
not in the last week. I've been in quarantine for the last week.
oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool. I will start off. The pawn is over by me. So cool. We'll play a hand of Liar's Dice. Play until someone loses a die. Every time someone loses a die, we will narrate a memory between the challenger and the defender. Ooh, cool.
Ooh,
Cool. So let's play some Liar's Dice, and then we'll read the memories thing when we find out what happens.
okay, I'll grab my
Right
dice.
in there. Cool. I'll hit the roll all buttons, and it's my go.
Yeah, okay, that did mine as well.
So
Okay.
right now the devil's die is 4, so
Yeah.
4s are wild until someone calls a 4. And I will open up the bidding with I'll open up the bidding with 3 4s. So it is no longer wild.
No.
And then,
Okay.
Does it go in order? So does it go to
Yeah.
Peter next? Yeah.
Do I, and then what are my options play-wise? I have to raise one of the things or
so you can either use the same quantity of dice with a higher face value. So you could do 3 5 or 3 6s, or a higher quantity of dice with any face value. So you could do 4 4s, 4 5s, 12 6s, whatever you like.
Okay, and we have 12 dice in play.
13 altogether with the devil's die.
What's the
Right,
current bid?
right.
You said 3 4s?
3 4s.
3 4s. So the devil's die is no longer wild.
No longer wild.
Okay, okay.
But question, no longer wild, but it does still count towards
It
4s,
does
right?
still count as a 4, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So there could be 13 4s on the board. Who knows?
I'll say 3 6s.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Youth Caller Challenge or Razor Challenge.
And just to remind me again, like how does challenging work if you do that?
If you're wrong, or whoever's wrong loses the die. So if the liar
Okay, right.
has lost the die,
Okay, so we're at 4. Wait, what are we at? Sorry.
did you say 3 6s?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Which was probably dumb, but see.
I'm gonna say 4 5s.
So you can't go
Wait, no.
down. Yeah.
No, yeah, wait, 3 6s. So I have to go either 4. So we can't go up in pips. So it would have to be 4 6s or call.
Or more.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at 3
Wait,
6s.
I thought you could go down. Sorry, I didn't read that number.
No, Mark's right. It
Yeah,
says,
it's same quantity of dice, higher face value, or higher quantity of dice with any value. A higher quantity of dice with any
With
single
any-
dice value. That's correct.
oh,
So you could do 5 1s if you wanted to.
okay, so
Oh.
Yeah, we misread that, I guess. So
right, okay.
either
So
the
3
same
6s
quantity of dice
currently.
with a higher face value or a higher quantity of dice with any value.
That's right, yes. So I go back to,
Oh.
I say 4 5s.
4 5s. Okay.
I'm bidding 4 5s.
4 5s. I'll say 5 1s.
Hmm.
Mm.
Doing math.
Okay,
You know what? I'm
really trials.
gonna go ahead and challenge.
This is where you and Peter are going to slay at this game because I'm not doing any math. I'm just like,
You say that now.
So everyone drag all 3 of their dice out. We're looking for 5 1s. 1 2 3 4 1s.
oh,
4?
Wait,
1 2
There's
3
5.
4 5. Nope, that's 5 1s.
Plus 1 plus 1 plus 2.
Plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 2 plus 2. So 5 1s is correct. So I lose a die. Boom.
Oh,
Cool. So I lose a die. Let's go back to the rules here.
no.
Great. Memories are flashbacks, moments between band members back when things were good, or at least better than they are now. The player giving up a die takes control of the scene. That's me. Find the prompts on your sheet that correspond to the die you're losing. Either both prompts either or both prompts to narrate a scene between the challenging and defending characters. Describe what you said, what you did, and how this moment changed your relationship forever. When you narrate a memory, you're in full control. Other players might chime in with a flavor or snide comments. You can ask them for suggestions, but you have final say. This is your memory, the way you remember it. Just a couple minutes. Cool. So I will. Would have you win a die off it? Okay, so I think one of my dice goes to your spoils thing here, so I will hand that over there. Cool. So after the piece, after the memory, your partner may chime in with a brief rebuttal, a couple sentences. Then we do another round. When you win a die off to another player, take it and set up to the side. You'll need the spoils later. Always establish where your memory takes place. Sensory details. We know how to do memories. Cool. And then when we get down to only one die, then we do our final thing. So my first memory is says on the spot and overnight sensation. Ben is our treasurer. So I think this is shortly after our big break, after we've gotten a lot of like we kind of like shot up. We got a lot of publicity and a lot of attention and a lot of people coming to our shows. And I think on the spot, I think this is where the fight happened. I think this is like I'd been dipping into our joint like Venmo account or whatever, and not only spending it on porn, but like spending it on whatever, because like we got groupies and fans and people to show off to, and so I think I've been dipping into our funds, which are significant at this point. But I think you were you still have the scarcity mindset that we, this fame might not last, that we should save everything for, promotion and better instrument paying. I don't know how stuff works. I'm just a bass player, I think. Am I the bass player? I don't remember.
You're the.
I'm the fiddle. Yeah, I play. Oh yeah, I play the fiddle. I'm just a simple fiddle playing chicken. I don't know anything about saving money for anything. I'm the grasshopper in this situation. You're just blowing this out of proportion. You were there when we made the deal with the devil. You know how it's going to work. This is just going to keep getting better and better and better. So why not spend our money while we can? I think you threw the first punch because, like, I started getting like personal. Like you've always been stingy. You want to keep it for yourself. We're gonna, we can't spend it when we're gonna die, and you just maybe you want us to fail. Maybe that's why you want us to go back to the old days, and that's when you threw the punch. And you may add a brief rebuttal if you like.
No, I think I remember you throwing the first punch but being a little too drunk and missing.
Nice. So cool. You are our new player. You have the pawn there. Great.
Aren't you the right?
I think you. Oh, is the person who lost win or? Once they finish, they lead the next round. So yeah, that's you. The winner leads.
Okay. So now we all
roll dice there.
Okay.
Yeah, the winner of the round makes the opening call. Yeah, and so now we're down one die.
Devil's die is 2.
Devil's die is 2, so 2s are wild for now.
I'll say 3 1s.
I'll say 3 5s.
3 5s. Okay. 4 5s.
challenge.
Oh
Ooh,
no.
remember, twos are wild.
Oh, yeah. I'm probably fucked.
But the challenge has been thrown.
Yeah, too late. It's thrown, man.
Everybody show your dice.
What was
Oh,
the?
barely.
4 5s.
Oh,
Just
No,
barely.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 5s.
Five
Oh.
fives, yeah.
So you challenged Peter.
Right. So
Yeah.
he gets one of my
Um,
dice, right?
You are the loser. You give Peter one of your dice. And
Sorry.
And those dice don't count towards anything, right?
correct, yeah. And look on your character sheet under memories the first time you lose a die and use those as a thing.
First impressions and a lingering glance. I think it was at the what's the bar? The what? What's the bar? Black Barn. The Black Barn. And I was just there hanging out with my brother. And I think Kat walked in. My first impression was like, "Ooh, who's that? Kind of exotic looking." And I definitely, I was dressed up in all my best posery attire, so definitely caught Kat's eye, and that's when I like made my brother. I was like, "Hey man, give me something that looks like a cool drink, something colorful. It's real noticeable. No alcohol though. No, wait, extra alcohol. I'm gonna need it. Build up the courage." So brother, like, kind of made me the essentially the kamikaze of alcohol drinks. That was tasted horrible, but looked really cool. It was like swirly in different colors and kind of like, there's a black light behind the bar that made it almost like swirls of it glow. And I was just like kind of kicked back, with my back against the bar, my legs kicked out, leaning up, just like casually drinking my drink, glancing over at Cat every now and then, like, "Yo, sup?" Trying not to visibly wince with each taste of this disgusting concoction. And yeah, that's kind of how just right off the bat got Cat's attention. Didn't know the truth yet, but that's all right. Got in the door. I think that's my memory.
Cat can top it off with a sentence if you want.
No, I think that's good. Yeah.
Cool. Everyone take your dice back and we'll do the next round.
Okay.
And Cat can hit the roll out button.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And then, so we have 10 dice left at this point? Or
Yes. Oh, did I take my? I took
Yeah,
mine
I
to
was
my
gonna say, why do you have?
because of the wrong thing. Don't roll them yet. I'm not. I did a dumb. Okay, roll now.
okay, rolling now. Devil's die is 3. Yeah. 3 twos.
3 twos. Okay. I'm gonna say 3 threes.
Oh, and that kills the devil's die.
Yep.
Oh shit! It does. Yeah.
I'm gonna say 4 threes.
Hmm. I'm gonna say 4 fours.
I'll challenge that.
Yeah, that's probably a smart thing to do.
Oh no.
Because I sure don't have any.
Oh,
Oh
got a
no.
4 in the house. All right. You take one of my dice.
All right, I'll grab a die.
And I have lost my second die, which means I
Uh-oh.
reveal my secret.
Secret, secret.
Um, and my secret is um, the ooh, yeah, that's cool. The devil offered me a more lucrative gig. When we escape, I'm ditching you all to work for him. Boom.
Ooh,
Hello.
cock.
Yeah, it's me. So when I start a round with fewer dice than any other active player, I always make the first call of the round.
Oh, wow.
So I've been doing that for a while. And my second die, a mixed review and misplaced scorn. Ooh. Um, yeah, I think this is before the deal. And I think we are hanging out uh at ooh. Heath, where did we rehearse that wasn't the bar?
um, I think my brother had he had a pretty big storage area that was not the bar. It was a separate building where you could get like kegs and just all stuff for the bar. And
Mhm.
I think we could manage to clear out enough area in the center of it to set our stuff up. Kind of cramped, but hey, it was free.
Nice.
Worked.
So yeah, so we're at the rehearsal space there, um, working on our probably not great songs at that point, and hmm, between me and Kat, um, yeah, I think since Kat is the the acting manager, I think you um in my memory at least we're always kind of the more kind of stick in the mud kind of like we gotta like I'm the manager, we have to practice these songs today, no messing around. And the rest of us are always kind of like just dicking around and making jokes and stuff, and kind of like when we're supposed to be practicing. um and I think
I'm feeling attacked right now.
and I think at one point like between like we're like you're like cool, we've everyone take a break, come back in 5 or whatever. And I think you like pulled me aside and we're like, look, you gotta stop, you get like you gotta stop starting this messing around. Like the other guys, they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do, but like you have to like pull it together, because I think if we stick together we can make it happen. I'm just like, stop being a fucking baby. Like we're not making any money. We're just here to have a good time. So let's have a good time. It's like, stop being a dick about it. I think that ended rehearsal for the day, fortunately, or fortunately, whichever. Um, yeah, so I think that's me. Um, and you may rebut if you wish.
No, no, I think that's pretty dead on. I'm sorry, I just yeah. And I think, oh God, and I think I was doing it in a kind of like I'm trying to be the cool boss sort of way. You know what would really help us out here, Cockrell?
Fucking getting it together.
Because then we can all have a good time, right? Oh God.
Cool. Sweet. So I have one die left, and I'll be starting off.
Wait till Peter.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I'm distracted by food.
Peter, 3 dice.
Yeah,
There we
right.
go.
Okay, rolling. Devil's die is a 1. So I'm gonna start off. How many dice do we have? Fewer dice. I'm gonna start off
9.
3 4s.
Okay. 3 4s. Oh, geez. And I could pick a lower number
If you picked 4 or more dice, yeah.
if I picked. Okay, I'll say 4 3s.
Hmm. And right now, ones are still wild, right?
Ones are still wild.
Yeah, no one has.
Peter has said 4 3s. I'm going to say 5 threes.
Fuck.
Uh,
A lot of threes.
I'm gonna say 5 fours.
What?
Hmm.
Shit's getting crazy. 5 fours out of 9 dice, right? Is that where?
Yeah. But ones are still wild.
Ones are wild,
Fuck, man.
No good options.
Said 5 fours.
Yeah, because I said 5 threes. So
Oh yeah.
he
Okay.
said
I'm gonna say 6 fours.
Okay, I'll challenge.
All right.
Sorry.
Oop, that
probably
might
wise.
Oh shit. Could be bad.
drag up. There we go.
All right. That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fours.
Holy shit.
Hmm.
Cat loses its first die.
Boom.
Oh, what? 1, 2, 3. Wait, what was the?
And
What did
what
I
was the
challenge
one?
there?
One there was another one out there, wasn't there? Oh yeah, the one I
Yeah,
took.
the one that went down to spoils.
Yeah.
but wait, was it 6
5
fours
fours.
or
Oh wait,
5
no,
fours?
that's right.
Did I say 5 fours?
Yeah, it was 5 fours because I was at 5 threes. No, wait. Yeah, it was wait.
You were
Yeah, I said 5 threes.
Yeah, and you
You
said
said
and I said
5 fours.
right.
did I
And
say
then you
5 fours?
said
What did I say?
6 fours,
6
I thought.
fours?
Did I say 6 fours?
And then Peter challenged, right?
Okay, cool. Then
Yeah.
I lose then. And that is my final die. Woo!
Do the spoils dice count?
They do, but not yet.
Oh, okay.
They are used later in the game.
But they don't count
Okay.
towards the count, right?
They don't count towards
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yep, got it. Cool. Running out of dice. I'm gonna narrate my final memory.
Oh, shit.
And that is Golden Goose and Too Big to Fail. Woo. So you get my last die there. Golden Goose, Too Big to Fail. Hmm. Ooh. I think this is I think this is right before the Hound spilled the beans. I think this is at the Black Barn at the bar, and I think it's after the gig, and Hound and I have been drinking, and I think I have been kind of egging Hound on because people have been hounding us about how we got so big. And I was like, you should just tell him. It's cool. And like not thinking you'll actually do it. Yeah, and I think when you said it out loud, I realized like that was that was clearly the moment that ruined us. And I think that's when I decided that, like, once you said that, I knew that we were going downhill altogether. That night, stayed up real late, doing whatever. I think I cleaned our account out, and like, I think I put it down as a wager and lost it all. I think I like went to an all night like bookies and like we gotta if we're gonna get screwed, we're gonna go out big, and then we went out with nothing.
Maybe you got Mule so drunk that you could take the account information off him.
Or just like
account.
took the card out of his drunk ass. Yeah, cool. So,
In Grudge with my brother, you got my brother to make him like an extra super
yeah.
strong one.
After you give up your final die and narrate your final memory, return to the present moment. Describe what it looks like when the devil claims you. Oh shit. Um, cool. So we're playing dice in the car, in the box car. And I lose my last die. And what does it look like when the devil claims me? I think there's a look of panic as I like feel the temperature rising in the boxcar. And I think the wooden floor of the boxcar starts smoldering and like turning black beneath me. And I like look like there's literally nowhere to go, even if there was any space to run. Um, and I just, yeah, my eyes just go wide and the floor just blackens and like turns from being like black from being charred into just like an inky void. And I just like, like fall down into it. And the floor like heals up into a wooden floor, just like it was before. And I'm gone. And so I guess it would be Peter's go then.
Hey, at least you got to use your special power once.
Yeah.
So now we are down to 8 dice total.
Yeah.
Because of the devil's die.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
I mean, 6, Peter. There's 6 dice. Or you know, there's 4 lights.
Yep. 13 minus 4.
So I'm rolling all 8, and then
Yep.
we'll have 8 plus 1 equals 9. Okay, devil's die is 3. I'm gonna say 3 5s.
You said 3 5s. I'm gonna say 4 3s.
So the devil's die is no
They're no
longer
longer.
wild.
Yep.
That's correct.
4 3s, you say?
That is what I
4
said.
3s, no wild. Man, 4 3s, 9 dice, and there's 1 3 showing.
The devil's die does count towards the total.
Devil's die does count towards the total.
Oh man.
Yeah. This is where I was last time.
Yep.
Not a good place to be.
Wait, there's 9 dice total?
Mm-hmm.
And you said 4 3s? Oh, sorry. I didn't hear that, Heath.
Yes, 4 3s.
4 3s. I'll challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Dare you, sir.
1, 2, 3.
3 3s.
That's close to 4 3s. And I take one of my dice, you filthy mule. Let's see. Second lose a die.
Oh, that was your second die.
Yeah. Superpower. What is superpower?
Secret power.
I think that comes after I'm a scene. Not that it really matters. Because I do the scene and reveal my secret. Scene is creative block and simmering rage. Yeah, it works because that could lead into my secret. we were at a rehearsal. And as we all know, Cockrell had been fucking on my dick about my lyrics. And it, as much as so I started leaning into it to piss Cockrell off, but it wasn't resulting in actual good songs because I was just like, oh, yeah, grammar. Well, here's my new song called Ain't No Party Like a Devil Damn Party. How do you like that? And so I was so busy trying to figure out ways to use shitty grammar to spite Cockrell. There's like, I couldn't actually think of any actual good lyrics and songs. And I was now all in my head about like, well, if I do something genuine and then Cockrell's going to criticize it and talk about why it's dumb and it's too symbolic and not literal enough and doesn't use grammar. And I'm like, and so it just fucked with my head. And that combined with, so, I'd be sitting there trying to write when we couldn't get anything done. Y'all would go into the bar and just like drink and party while I'm trying to work because you're like, well, we can't get anything done till you write some fucking decent lyrics. So I guess let's go have a drink, guys. You keep working. I'm like, what? That's not, hey, fuck. And, and I already had the thing with Mule and my brother being buds. And it just like, I just felt like we needed a change. I didn't feel like things were fair. I felt like on my own. And now like everybody's fucking partying with my brother and I'm staying in the shed alone trying to write a goddamn song. This is bullshit. So that night when by the time everybody had passed out and gone home and Cockrell had vomited all over everything, after my brother had closed up the bar, we all went to our respective places. We spend a lot of time in the rehearsal room where there's lots of kegs of alcohol, which are flammable. And I might have punched holes in a bunch of the kegs and dropped a match in there that ended up burning the whole place down. That was me. I set the fire that burned the black barn down. Because I was fucking pissed at all y'all. It was bullshit. I thought we needed to break out and then my brother would be out of the picture. He wasn't even in the band. So we need to thought it'd be better for us. We'd find a new location. He'd be out of the picture. Just be the four of us. And fuck him anyway. I burned the place down. And now my special power is once per game, pick another player, and until they next lose a die, that player must roll with at least one die in the open.
Oh no.
I feel like based on the story I just told, it's tough because I am pissed at Kat for breaking up with me. That was some bullshit too.
Fair.
Who do I feel the most resentment towards? Yeah, I think that's gonna win because I think romance is always gonna win out over business.
All right, I'll take
Romance
one
rage
die
wins over business rage, I think.
and keep it in the open.
It's like I'll teach that damn cat to break up with me.
Fair. Okay, so I will do this and then bring one die back out.
Right.
Now I have one die.
And it's Heathgo, I think, because you lost.
Wait. Yeah, I lost, so doesn't winner go?
I don't remember.
We've been doing it as a winner.
We've been doing both, I think.
Oh no.
Let's see. Raise right guard. After you've said your piece, your partner may chime in, and then once they finish, oh yeah, the winner leads the next round. Yep.
Okay. Guess we're ready. Now we've got 8 dice.
8 dice.
One
including the devil's die.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 2 in the open, I guess, counting the devil's die.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I will start the bidding with. I'll start the bidding with 1-1.
Fair.
I challenge you. No, I'm kidding. It's not my challenge anyway.
1-1. 2 1s.
Also valid since the devil's die is currently still wild.
Oh no! Yeah,
Well, I guess
I
that
hadn't even thought of that.
there's no guarantee that there's any 4s, but that increases the chances. So you said 2.
It counts as so yeah.
Yeah, so that's on the table already.
There are 2 1s on the table.
Oh yeah, well I say 3 1s.
Ooh.
What? Goodness.
I'm going to go 3 1s. I'll go to I'll go to 4 1s.
4 1s?
See, now it's getting real.
Oh man. I'll challenge.
Mm. One, two,
Oh, son of
3,
a.
right?
3 1s.
Oh, so close. Actually, okay. I've lost a die. The first time you lose a die, a raucous bender the morning after. Yeah, Mule doesn't usually tie one on. But you know, Mule is like making sure, like you guys are like, oh yeah, sure, guitar in a bag, or a case, and I'm like breaking down my drum kit. I've got everything, so I'm usually like last to the party, and like also booking us into a motel or finding a place for us to park the van. But one night, when we were pretty sure some A&R guys were in the audience, and well, we were sure, and so we put on a really good show. And I gave us the business cards, and then we all went out and got drunk. And yeah, Mule is a mean drunk.
Oh no.
And can't remember very much of it, but yeah, Cat, yeah, can't remember very much of it, but just have like a lot of cat scratches
Oh no.
on my face and torso, and I like was too embarrassed to ask what that was about. I was like, I don't know what we did. Yeah. Anything to add, Kat?
Oh man. I think Cat just looks guilty about it if there's any reference to it, or if Cat sees any of the scratches, and you still don't know what that means. So. Like in my head, yeah, like I could nail it down, like, but I wonder if Cat doesn't remember 100% too, but thinks it was probably just tried to beat the shit out of Mule and had no effect. Just like Mule is practically just holding out a palm on Cat's forehead, keeping any real damage from being done. All right, I will take my 3 dice and plunk 1 into the open for everyone to see.
You have not lost any dice yet.
Jesus Christ. So we are down to 6 dice plus the devil's die.
Mm-hmm.
I will roll all Devil's die is 1. I'll start us with 3 4s.
Also, to clarify, the devil's die, that means all ones are wild.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if there were no ones, then it wouldn't be extra anything. It was only if someone rolled a 1.
Right.
Well, the
Yeah.
devil's die itself counts, right?
Oh, well, that's
right now
true,
there
'cause it is a
are
one.
2 4s showing, so there might be. There's
Good
probably.
point. I'm sorry, what'd you bid, Peter?
3 4s, 3 4s.
3 4s.
All these numbers. Why do they all have to be so similar sounding?
What is this, Dungeons and Dragons?
Hmm.
Is there a good D&D campaign about musicians? Not, why
Like
not?
an oops all bards.
12 bards, yeah.
Oops, all birds. World
Trying to
tour.
save the rec center from a lich. Or the evil land developer is a dragon. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
I'm gonna go to 2 6s.
Ooh.
2 6s. Okay.
Wait, no. You can't go.
It has to be a higher number.
I
Of
did
dice.
pips. You can go lower number if you go higher pips.
Oh, but now all you can
If
do
it's
is
lower number. So you have to have at least still the bid still has to be at least 3 dice.
That's what we've gone back and forth on that
Oh
multiple
no.
times.
But,
No.
say either
It's like it rolls over. So like the
same
number of
quantity of
dice is always increasing.
Yeah.
And the number on the dice is always increasing unless it rolls over and you get more dice.
Yeah.
So we
Okay,
have
well, we've
3
done
4.
it
So
completely different in the past because
Oh
that's what
no.
I said one round, and then we clarified it. We're like, oh wait, no, if you go up in pips, you can go down in dice because we've definitely done that.
Oh no.
Either the same quantity of dice with a higher face value or a higher quantity of dice with any face value.
Good to know, but that's definitely not what we've done.
Oh no.
So where is it standing right now?
3 4s.
Hmm. Four 4s.
5 4s.
Challenge, I guess.
Come on.
Wow.
5 4s. 4 of natural.
Lost the hell out of that.
Peter finally loses a die.
Finally.
Hooray. Okay.
That's a game.
First time you lose a die, a sound investment, a windfall. So I think the scene is like, I've had this kicking around for a while. I'm trying to get the mule to sign on to a contract to license out one of our songs to an entertainment conglomerate for a project called Glory Kids with a Z, which is apparently part of a series of animated shows for Christian children that they've been producing.
Please,
And
we're all familiar with Glory Kids.
You don't have to lecture me about this. And so, yeah, and I'm just saying, look, we're going to have to protect our reputation a little bit after this, but the money is incredible. It's not going to be in playing the barn anymore. It's in the licensing deals. Every time somebody watches this, and these little Christian kids watch it over and over and over again, and it's just money in the bank, mule. And I think I think my guess is I somehow persuade the mule by trickery somehow to make that happen. I'm not sure what though. Or no, I actually fake the mule's signature on the contract.
Jeez.
You buy like a mule hoof from a thrift store.
Put it on an ink blotter. And
It'd be fun, like, and then
Pretty
I
cool.
like, I see it in your room one day, and I'm like, is that?
doing a comparison.
Maybe alter
Okay.
the hoof a little bit to more match Mule's actual hoof print.
Okay. Double checking, Heath.
Yeah.
Your special ability for the rest of the game, it says.
Oh, until he loses.
Until he loses a die, which he has.
So now you can, yeah.
Yeah.
No
No longer one die open.
Okay.
Secret die.
Well, that was helpful while it lasted.
Yep.
Okay, so now we have 6 dice in play.
Correct.
5 plus the devil's die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay.
Anything goes.
3 twos.
3 twos. Okay. 1 second. 3 twos, chat. What can I change it to? Yeah. 3 5s.
3 6s.
Challenge.
Mm.
3 6s challenge. Okay.
Fucked, I'm so fucked.
I think, yeah. Okay.
I was damn close again. Damn it.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you just hey, you just gave me my first 6. Thanks.
Yeah. Sorry. No, I did not have any 6s there.
But
Or
stop
ones
re-rolling your
originally.
dice.
Sorry. There. I want it back to the. I had a 2. I want my 2 back.
So you get my final die.
Mm.
When I lose my final die, a bone to pick and the hand that feeds. I think on the and as an additional salt in the wound that led to me burning down the barn. This was the night that happened, but before I'd burned the barn down, y'all had been in there drinking, and I came in at one point to to get a drink to take back to the rehearsal space with me because I still need, just some work, and doesn't mean I don't get to have something to eat and drink. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
And and right as I came in, Cockrell was leaning on Mule and being like, "I love you, man. You're a great manager, but I also fucking hate you, man. But you get on money, and sometimes your drumming sucks." And he would go back and forth between, effusive praise, and it's hard to tell whether he loved or hated Mule. And then he vomited on Mule. He was like, "God, son of a bitch, God damn it!" Like, kind of shook his, his jacket off, and then went to go get some like napkins, some water, and I saw my opportunity, and I took the card out of Mule's jacket. And then when I said I was going back to the rehearsal room, I went to go clean out the band account,
Hmm.
and it was already empty. And I was like, that motherfucking mule. That motherfucking mule has been bilking us. He's been embezzling. He's spent all our band money. That piece of fucking shit. And that's why I was like, fuck this band. Fuck all these motherfuckers. Pieces of shit. I'm burning the place to the goddamn ground. I'm tired of this bullshit. And that night is when I burned the place down. And as I'm sitting there thinking about that and just going like, I just lost my last dime. Once again, I'm back in like fuck all y'all mode. And there's like a strange creaking below me. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
You saw what happened to me.
And right as I look up and start to say, what the fuck? The floorboards just give way and I drop through the boxcar and get just eviscerated by the boxcar wheel.
Oh no.
Several pieces. And as you kind of look through the slats, you see my disgustingly mutilated hound body on the tracks, but sort of like a wisp coming off my body, and something that looks like a Death Eater in a flying black cloak that comes and kind of just grabs my wisp and off into the night.
The wisp is throwing double deuces at the rest of the band.
We've seen two band members die, and we're just or get taken, and we're like, oh, dice. Whose turn?
Another round.
Finish the game, I guess.
I mean, I guess you could always play a song, but okay.
No, dice, please.
Ready?
Okay,
dice.
so there are 4 plus 1. Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Ah.
Oh boy. Okay, 3 ones.
Wow.
Oh God.
And 2s are wild.
And 2s are wild. Yeah, sure. Challenge.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Well done.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Okay. The second time you lose a die, a second guess, advice unheeded. I'm gonna say that this is when we meet with the devil. I think Kat is going over the contract and is like just talking up pages and pages of text of like, no, but technically, if for any reason the devil decides the deal is not what, then he can just claim us. Look, and it says anywhere in the galaxy we might be. Also, the devil is claiming, okay, there's an interest clause in here, so it's not only the money that we've earned, but any accrued interest that might have happened. It's more money than we've made technically, so it's even after we're gone, the devil will get to keep hounding people close to us for additional funds. And like I think he's explaining this to the mule, who may or may not be responding. And then finally Kat is like, oh, you just think I'm a fucking coward, don't you? Okay, let's do this. And I have a new ability. I've got a backup plan, not to outrun the devil, but to kill him. Once per game during a challenge, you may take any 2 dice in play and add them together, summing their values.
Hmm.
This turns 2 dice into one, e.g., or for example, 2 2s are added to become 1 4 and treated as such in the final count. The resulting sum cannot exceed 6.
Hmm.
The dice are split up again after the final count. So I assume this is while I am making a challenge and we show all the dice, I can pick out 2 dice and sum them.
Yeah.
During a challenge, yeah, you may take any 2 dice and play it. Yep.
But if someone challenges me, am I allowed to turn around and go,
I mean, if it just says during a
It
challenge.
just says during a challenge.
Yeah.
It
okay,
doesn't say you got to be.
Ah,
That's crazy.
all
Okay.
right. So we have
That's a good
3
one.
dice left now.
and that's
3
once per
plus 1
game.
is 4.
4.
Yeah, three dice plus 1. Double
Yeah.
die.
The
Okay.
cat just walk across.
Yeah.
But yeah, that could be interpreted to mean anything. Really. Doesn't
Okay.
you challenging or being challenged doesn't really say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just says during a challenge. So
It's
All
not really
right.
in keeping with the character, but when you were reading the contract, would you have like one of those green accountant's visors?
uh,
Because, or is,
I think this is the only time the cat wears glasses, and they're just like thick Coke bottle. Like, oh,
Mhm.
you really can't see anything normally. Okay.
you can sum any. you
Yep.
can spoil anything.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna start low then with uh 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 2 2s.
2 2s. Okay. Oh God. 2 2s. And you have 2 dice,
and 4s are wild.
and 4s are wild, and the 4 is going to be one of those regardless. Um, I'll say, oh, let's see, 2 4s.
Oh, and now 4s are
No
not
longer
wild.
Now 4s are no longer wild.
just plain old 4s now.
4s. Oh, okay. Okay. Um, uh, I'm going to. Hmm, I want a challenge, but I don't want a challenge. Where's the? I want to see into both futures.
If you challenge, then yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Interesting choices.
yeah. I'm gonna challenge 2 4s.
Okay, 2 4s.
You have a 4.
I have a 1, and I can add that
Yeah.
1 to a
So my
3.
3.
Oh.
Ah,
Nice,
Woof.
nice. Okay.
I got luckier than I deserved there, and that is my power off the
Down to the
table.
wire.
Yeah. Okay. Second time you lose a dice. Botch job. Unnecessary risk. Um, I uh I think I stole a song
Mm.
from or like one of the uh one of the few times that I like nudged Hound. Wait, Hound was the lyricist?
Yes.
Uh and like I came with a beat. It was from some kid on TikTok that like nobody there was just like I just randomly found. At one point, like uh Cat was always like, "Oh, like what's the hot new trend? Like you should be on TikTok." And I was like, fuck this, you know. But like one day I was there and I uh yeah, I stole a beat from some kid. and I live in fear that someone's gonna find out.
Is Cat a part of that
And
memory? Yeah.
yeah,
Is that, yeah.
uh, yeah. Dude, just in the pushing me to look at TikTok
Mhm.
and like chase the latest trend. Um, it's just like what is this? Like Cat wants me to look up like cumbia music. Like that's not us. Like I don't know what's going on. This is okay. And my special
Hashtag
power.
cumbia. Oh no.
My special power is the devil made me a proposition. Actually, I chose this one before. I should have. The devil made me a proposition to revise our contract, but I didn't trust it not to backfire.
Mm.
I was just like, this is what we got. I don't know what we're going to do. At any point in a round, you may choose to re-roll the devil's die. The wild value for this round is changed as a result. This resets the devil's die to wild if it was not already.
Mm.
Oh no.
I can re-roll it and I can make it wild again. And now there are 3 dice in play.
Oh
And
god.
Peter, you won that one, so you start.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm rolling everything. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Um, oh God. Yep, 2 4s.
Uh, 2 5s.
Okay.
We're gonna play this one real slow.
Yeah.
There's only 3 dice.
Yeah. 4 7s. Yeah, I'll challenge.
I challenge 2 5s.
Yeah, that
Mm.
was, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All yours. Ugh, no good options there. Okay, so when you lose your last die, a desperate gamble, 9th life.
Mm.
I think while we're in the boxcar, I start chanting something in Latin and swearing that we will draw on the power of every child that believed in us to fight the devil. Um, and I find an old broom and plant it down like a staff on the floor um, of the boxcar. And then what happens to Cat, as he is claimed, is something like the snap from Avengers, except instead of turning into dust, he just turns into money, into bills that whip out the window and float in a little stream behind the boxcar going down the tracks.
Mule like making a last minute like grab like money.
Money. Oof. We're at Act 3, the final confrontation. You know the way these stories go. They whittle and wheedle and wear each other down until eventually only one musician remains. One last vestige of the band's original greatness, scarred and battered, haunted by their sins, but alive and intact. That glimmer of hope grows ever brighter as the train approaches its destination. Oh, if it were only ever actually that easy. In the final confrontation, the devil enters the scene in spectacular fashion to confront the last player standing, the survivor, head on. That is Mule. The other players are now thrust into the role of the devil's 3 heads. Lingering grudges, manifestations of spite, resentful specters of those foolish bandmates who have already been claimed, warped, and twisted to aid in the devil's revenge. Remember earlier when we told you to keep track of the dice you won in previous rounds? Here's where they come in. Survivor. Take all the dice you won when you knock them from the other player's hands. Divide your spoils between the other players as evenly as possible. So we each get 2 dice.
Well, do I
everyone
have room for 2 dice?
everyone else clears out their spoils. You won't need those anymore. So each of us has 2 dice. You get rid of
Oh,
your.
okay. So I take my spoils and take them out.
Remove the devil's die from the table and cross out your special ability. You cannot rely on such petty trickery to save you now. You must face the devil alone. We're still playing Liar's Dice, but the rules of the game have changed. As before, each player rolls the dice in front of them. It's 3 against 1 now. Each devil's head rolls separately, all 3 teaming up against the survivor. Rather than going around in a circle, alternate back and forth between the survival and each devil's head. Start with the devil directly to the survivor's left. So first devil survivor, second devil survivor, third devil survivor. So like me, yeah, we go in that order. The devil cannot issue a challenge against one of the other heads, only against their survivor. And if the devil's head loses all their dice, that player cannot raise or call. Devils, each time we give up a die, reveal to the survivor one grievance against them that you've always withheld. Make it mean.
Oh no.
Survivor, each time you give up die, slip in one final scathing little dig at the rest of the band. Make it petty. Yeah, cool.
So it's you all have 2 dice. I have
Mhm.
1 die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And we're still rolling in the secret zone.
Mm-hmm.
And so, okay, it alternates between bin, one of us, bin, another one of us, bin, another one of us. But like as the 3 devils says, it's still the same. Like I don't know what dice Mark or Peter have, right?
Right. Yeah.
So that's still blind to me when I'm making bids or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's no devil's die in the party.
No devil's die.
Only devils.
Ben is operating with limited information.
You got this,
Okay.
Ben.
Cool.
I only got 1 die to.
Yeah. So yeah. That's
Okay.
buddy.
Okay. See how this goes.
And I guess since you won, you start, right?
This is so messed up.
What's your opening bid?
Let's start with 2 1s.
I will raise the 3 1s.
Oh no.
I will raise to 3 2s.
I'll raise to 3 3s.
I will raise 3 3s. Challenge. Oh boy.
Okay. Oh, I lose.
Devil lose a die.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so
Survivor 1 grievance against them you've always withheld.
oh man.
Make it mean.
And this is like Cat's grievance against the band or
Against the mule.
You, yeah.
I think this is yeah. I think Cat's spirit is like something like you're all fucking children. It was always going to end like this because none of us can, because you can't hold on to a good thing. You'll always find a way to shoot yourself in the foot. Okay, I'll take my 1 die.
Bring 2 back. And I think it's Cat's go, right?
By losing? I thought
Oh no, by no,
winner.
sorry. Let's go. Yep.
Yeah.
Boy. Okay.
And then who's next? Or is it the same?
Then it'll go
arrangement?
to Heath, I guess. Yeah.
So you. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, 3 2s.
Four twos.
Uh, 4 twos. Challenge. I don't know.
There's one. There's
Oh,
two,
sorry.
There's three.
3.
Oh!
No.
Yeah. Still in the game.
No, no, that's
Oh, no, you
won
win.
that one.
Hmm?
There
Yeah,
were
you
only
won
three
the
twos.
challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he
I'll take one of Heath's dice. Wait, so now it's 2, 3, 4, 5 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
And
boy.
Heath dog
Oh,
reveal
Heath
effect
was
prevents.
sorry.
You may not remember how you got all the scratches, but I do. And the whole time, Cat was saying my name.
Rough.
Oh, okay. I want to say extra point for any dog sound jokes. Rough. Woof. Okay. I'm gonna start with 2 twos. I guess we're back.
And wait,
to
there are 5 dice out. Is that right?
5 dice.
7 minus 2, 5. Yeah.
3 sixes.
Holy shit.
A challenge?
Okay.
Jeez.
All right. Take it. Just like
Gosh,
you
now
take everything.
there's
Took all
4
our
dice.
money.
Jeez. That was never proven. That was just a memory.
I know you had a second account. That's why I didn't feel bad about clearing out our band account because you skimmed up every time, and I have receipts.
Uh,
Was that your
Yeah, that was my petty
grievance?
petty grievance.
Okay. Okay. So now there's
4 dice.
4 dice in
4
play.
dice in play. Everyone has a die.
Everyone has 1 die. We all have 25% of the information. If we
Mhm.
only worked together, we could be like a useful decision-making
You mean like a
corporation.
band?
But
That's
Nah.
the real
Yes,
takeaway here.
yeah. 1 6.
1 6.
Are we about to get an ad on this?
I think we're about to get an ad. I've never seen this
Thank
before.
God.
Promotion in 1.
Oh, God.
Have a
A
blast online.
I'll go to 2 threes.
2 threes. 2 threes. 2 threes. Challenge.
Fair.
Just, I mean, I know there's 1, but is there another?
There it is.
Oh no!
Devil
Okay.
wins.
That was mine. Each time you make one final scathing little dig at the rest of the band, make it petty. I knew we weren't ever gonna stick it for the long term, so I had some plan Bs. I had another band going,
Oh no.
and I was using. Oh yeah. I had another band going.
That's what the second account was. Oh no. The end. If the devil knocks out all of your remaining dice, he takes of you precisely what he came for. Name the last thing you see before you are claimed.
So I think, yeah, like I'm in the train carriage, and the only thing I managed to take was my sticks. So I'm just like, practicing on a box or on the floor, and then when I start hitting the ground, or like where I hit, there's a little like a little pulse, and like I see a frozen lake, you know, and I see, you know, people being torn apart by meat hooks, and I can't stop drumming, and I just keep
Mm.
drumming all the time until the flashes are coming too fast and surrounding me. And so the last thing I see from this world is my drumsticks if I get pulled into hell.
Nice. And then going around the table, name what still remains in this freight car. And I will take the easy way and say the stack of instruments remains that we were using for a dice table.
Uh, I will say
Hmm.
that if you listen real carefully on the boxcar, you can hear the version of "So High" by our band re-recorded for Glory Kids. So it's kind of this tinkling synced version of it. That's way too chipper for the surroundings.
Ironically, I think you see poking out from my guitar case um, that receipt for my guitar that I never paid the mule back from, along with $400 in cash.
Yeah. I think uh, um, blowing out from the guitar case is like a photo we took of us after our first like real show, even though it was
Mm.
shitty and we were all just like, you know, like there was more of us than there was of the audience, but like the grins on our faces are all like really big. We're like, we
Mhm.
did it, like we got paid, you know, like less than what cost to get us here, but like like we did it, we're doing it. And then the wind catches that and blows
Mm.
it out of the train car.
And that is the last train to Bremen. Woo.
Wow.
That was cool.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's any wishes, but let's do a round of stars, I guess. But yeah. Thanks for jumping in and trying us out. I've been wanting to try it for a while.
Yeah.
It's super cool and weird and neat. um, I'd be curious to see what a second play feels like with because each of the characters has three different secrets.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
and like with different, yeah, I feel like it is replayable. And so I'm curious to see what it would be like. But yeah, y'all were awesome and awful bandmates. Super fun.
Yeah, definite star for everybody. Just I love that we all embrace the petty backstabbing of it. I can imagine play groups where it's like, I don't know, I don't want to be mean to these people, and instead we're just like all of
Game.
our worst impulses given free reign.
uh Sorry, just wanted to point out in the touchstones and inspiration for this game, one of the touchstones. So it's like Fiasco, Dread, uh, uh, Fleetwood Mac,
So apropos.
Hmm.
and then the
Wow.
last one is that bit in the movie with the freeze frame and record scratch where the guy goes, "Yep, that's me." You're probably wondering how I got into this situation.
Yeah. Heath or Benny and stars?
Yeah, that was uh golly, everything, everybody's contributions. I do like that, yeah, first round of asking questions is so cool because it's like, and one thing we didn't read, but in the instructions, it says like, don't worry about like making them too clever or whatever. It's just about it. But it like, I can totally, it works so well as a mechanic because like all that stuff was so easy to weave back in
Hmm.
and play
Oh
back
yeah.
on and yeah, just the way everything got interconnected. It was felt like a real easy game to generate story stuff for. Like I was never at any point going like, oh, I don't know, man, what should I do? Whatever. It's like
Mm.
felt super easy to play.
Yeah.
And are you saying it was easy to come up with like bad band stories? Is that-
Yeah, it feels like a really good here's my first RPG that's not D&D kind of,
Uh-huh.
or my first RPG
Oh
period. Like,
yeah.
oh yeah, you can. It's easy to jump into, and then the like getting used to the dice game. I think the hardest part, but
Really?
I felt like every move
it's
I
so
made was
tense and
wrong.
like fucked up. Yeah, like definitely like
Oh,
the game fits the feel of the game. It's really good.
I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
win a single challenge.
I didn't either.
Oh no.
I
I,
had
I
no,
didn't win a
me
single
Mark had no spoils.
anything.
no.
I won everything and then lost everything.
Yeah, I discovered I'm real bad at liar's dice.
Oh no.
Uh, yeah.
Partially because
Oh, it's
like
a fun game.
I mean, I guess like part of liar's dice is obviously like lying. And
Mhm.
looking back, I don't think I ever did. I think I was always
Yeah.
legitimately thinking of like, okay, well, I have a 4, and
Mhm.
you know, instead of just being like, I could just bluff my way. Oh yeah, fucking 4 5s.
I think I tried bluffing once and immediately lost.
Yeah, I think I always tried bluffing, and that's why I always lost.
Oh no. Everyone's like,
I think
challenge.
that there's not that many dice, man. You can't do that.
Yeah, no, I try. Like, it's funny. Like, at one point, I was like, oh, every time I start with like one of my dice that I see, plus like the idea that there might be another. I'm like, I should probably change this up so people don't realize this pattern of me not being able to lie.
Nope, I never realized that pattern. I was like, you can't have 2 1s. There would be a 1 out of 36 chance of that.
Oh,
Peter's
there we
not thinking
go.
through probability correctly.
Yeah, the difference between that's improbable and that's impossible, very different.
Yeah, or there are like 6 different ways that scenario could have happened with different numbers.
Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah. No, but the game, the like being a band feels like a great choice here because like
Yeah.
you have the messy personal and also like corporate aspect of like, hey, well,
Yeah,
we're in a like if you were like, oh, well, I don't know. I keep thinking like, oh, if you're doing this project, you wouldn't have that personal. I was like, oh no, wait, no. Yeah. I mean, if you were doing like an improv troupe, no, wait, hold on.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Time to reskin this. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
yeah.
Last show in Bremen.
Like I had
Yeah,
to look up like where's
suggestion.
Bremen? Is that no, okay, yeah.
That would be funny if it was like, like cockerel, the face, mule, the prop work guy. You'd be like, yeah, like
Hound, the bulldozer.
Oh
Cool,
no.
the stand up.
Oh no.
Oh, yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We could do that.
Well, like I don't know.
Cat the improv guru.
Let's see.
Most
What else? I
toxic
mean,
of all.
let's see. You could do like a startup. Yeah, that would.
Oof, yeah.
Uh, uh,
It does seem like an eminently reskinnable game, fairly
Yeah, just like mix up the questions and
sequence
prompts.
and stuff. Yeah.
Like you can even keep
oh
the
yeah.
powers the same. Like coming up with new powers seems like the hardest part. Like
The
just keep
powers,
it the
yeah,
same,
that's kind of universal.
Oh
mix up
yeah.
the things, but
That
yeah,
has nothing to do with the story aspect, so that's just mechanics.
yeah.
Funny. I don't know. Maybe we don't want to reveal our secrets, but it was interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
mine were pretty different. Also, like one was the one that I chose about not taking the contract revision,
Mhm,
which I read as like sticking with the group.
mhm.
Whereas one of my other secrets was like, I lied about our destination. We're going straight to hell. And it was just like, well, those are very different.
Was that really?
I
Like
like
I
all
didn't
of them.
different
As long
versions
as
of
you
the
can
character.
I was offered a solo contract, but I turned it down to write it all out with the band. Like, yeah, there's different
Yeah.
things you can choose.
I did like when I saw the 3 choices, I immediately was like, oh, he's gonna try and kill the devil.
Yeah.
I mean, like they were different enough that I could have a clear preference
Hmm.
that
Mhm.
leapt out at me and was suggestive to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of same with me. Like they were all intriguing, but just again based on what we had established lore-wise,
Hmm.
one kind of jumped out at me as like, oh, that fits well with the story we established.
Cool. Anything else before we say goodbye to the internet?
Cool. I got you.
Cool. Goodbye to the internet then.
Bye,
Internet.
internet.